Hi guys, I have a reformer class for you today using heavy springs. So our work is going to be focused on heavier springs than what we are used to. If we do anything that's too heavy for you guys, you can always change your springs. We're going to start with your footwork today. So I'm going to go 3 heavy springs and a medium spring on my reformer, which on my balanced body reformer is 3 reds and 1 blue. If you guys want it heavier than that, you can go heavier. If you want it lighter, you can go lighter. And then we're gonna use balls for props. As always, I will have the props linked in the description below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me those super thanks. And then as always, you guys, those Friday videos will be for members only. They're $4.99 a month. Thank you so much for all the support. Okay, so let's go ahead again. Heavy springs for your footwork. If it's heavier than mine, you guys can always go heavier. You can go fully loaded with springs. We're gonna lie down. Foot bar should be all the way up. And then when we get down onto our reformers, headrest can be up or down. That is up to you guys. We're gonna start with our heels onto the foot bar, parallel with each other. Sits bone distance away, so just about that fist distance away from each other. Arms can just be nice and long at your sides. Nice neutral spine, so I want to think my sacrum is heavy, my pelvis is evenly weighted. We are going to exhale to push out today with these heavy springs, and we're going to inhale to bend to come in. So let's exhale to push our carriage away, and then on our inhale, we're going to bend to come back in. Exhale to press. Inhaling as we bend and we come all the way back in. I want to thank my legs, my glutes, my core firing when I press out on that exhale. And then we're just inhaling to bend and come back in with control. Push, resist, push, resist. Again, feel free to change those springs. You guys can go heavier than me. You can go lighter than me. It is up to you. We're gonna go for 1 more. And on this last one, I want you guys to hold yourselves out. We're gonna do halfway pulses. So I'm gonna bend my knees, bring my carriage halfway in, push all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. So halfway in, all the way out. Now you guys can take these halfway pulses at your own pace. You can speed it up, you can slow it down. It is up to you. Halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Now, the next time we come halfway in, pause at that halfway point, little pulses of our carriages. So little pulses this time. 5, 2, 1, all the way out, and then bend and come back in. All right. Arches of your feet can go onto the foot bar. We're going to do that same series. We're going to exhale to push away, inhale to bend, exhale out, inhale back. Again, just feeling those legs fire as we press out. I'm going to think I'm engaging my core, so that 2 inches underneath my belly button as I exhale to press draws in and up my spine towards my solar plexus. Push, resist, push, resist. Let's go. 3 and 1. Now pause all the way out. Again, halfway pulses, halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Again, take these at your own pace. Speed it up, slow it down. It is up to you. Maintaining that nice neutral spine the entire time. 3, 2, 1. Pause at that halfway point. Little pulses of that carriage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out and then all the way back in. All right, now once we come back in, we're gonna go toes, balls of our feet onto the foot bar. All 10 toes are going to be on. I'm gonna do a little lift of my heels, but still in my neutral spine. Again, we can exhale to push, inhale to resist, exhale out, inhale back, finding that length as we press away, and then that nice little crease in our hips as we pull back in. Push, pull, push, pull. Three, 2, and 1. Now hold out again. Keep that little high heel halfway in with the carriage, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Again for those halfway pulses. Keep those heels lifted. Neutral spine again the entire time. 4, 3, feel those quads. 2, on this last one, hold at that halfway point, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way out, and then all the way back in. Okay, let's bring the heels onto the foot bar, slide them all the way out to the side, so we're right into our wide second position. Toes, knees are pointed out to the sides of the room. We're gonna exhale again to push our carriage out. Inhale back in. Exhale to push. Inhale back, engaging your glutes as you press out. And then again, just kind of resisting the springs as you get pulled back in. Three more. 2 and 1. Now pause out again, halfway pulses, halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Take them at your own pace. 3, 2, 1. Hold at that halfway point, little pulses. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way out, and then all the way back in. Okay, when we come back in, we'll just take the toes right back to the center of the foot bar, parallel with each other. We're gonna press our carriages all the way out one more time, and then let's go into our run so we can bend one knee, lower the opposite heel, and then you guys can just take that run at your own pace. Think lifting up nice and high onto your toes, balls of your feet. 2 and 1. Let's lower both heels. Stay for a little calf and Achilles stretch there. Lift, come in, and then bring it all the way back. We're gonna bring ourselves all the way back up. And then once we come up, you guys are gonna go ahead and change to your arm and abdominal springs. So today I'm gonna go 1 heavy, 1 medium spring on my reformer. If you guys want it a little heavier, feel free to go 2 heavies. If you want it lighter, you can go a heavy and a light. We're gonna put our foot bars all the way down. And then when we get our foot bars down, we'll just go ahead and lie back down onto our reformer. So again, I'm 1 heavy, 1 medium spring. Again, if you guys wanna go heavier, lighter, lighter. We're gonna lie back down onto our reformers. And then when we get down again, head rest up or down, that's up to you. Reach behind you, grab your straps into your hands, short loops to start with. If you guys chose to go a little heavier and it's too heavy, feel free to switch to your long loops instead of your short. Our arms are gonna go straight up to the ceiling. Hands are right over our shoulders, neutral spines as always. Knees are gonna go up into our tabletop position. Legs are zipped together. And then on our exhale, we're gonna pull our arms straight down towards our hips. We're gonna inhale, return back up with control. Exhale to pull straight down. And then inhaling as we return it, feeling those lats engaging as we pull down on our exhales. And then again, inhale to return back up. Exhale to press. Inhale, return. As always, think when we pull it down, we are engaging our core. So I'm thinking that 2 inches under my belly button is drawing in and up my back. As we press on that exhale, inhale to return. We're gonna go for 2 more. Exhale to pull, inhale to return, and then last one. Now we're gonna keep our arms down at our hips. Inhale, open the arms out to a T, and then on our exhale, we're gonna press the palms back to the hips. Inhale out to a T, and then exhale, palms to hips. We're gonna feel our lats, those nice big muscles that run up and down the sides of our back, our biceps engaging on that press, and then again, think on those exhales, firing up those low abs, so getting those transverse abdominals to kick in. Exhale, press, inhale, open out to a T. We're gonna go for 4, inhale, open, 3, All right, now the next time we press our palms down to our hips, pause, bend the elbows for tricep press. We're gonna exhale, press the palms down, inhale, bend, again, exhale to press, inhale, bend. Elbows, you guys can hover off of the carriage. That's gonna make it a little more challenging for our tricep press. Again, it's an exhale down and an inhale to bend. We'll go for 4, 3. All right, now in this last one, we're gonna hold our arms all the way down to our hips, reach them right back up to the ceiling, pause right over your shoulders, and then we're gonna add in our ab curls. So on my next exhale, I'm gonna press my arms down, nod my chin to my chest, curl up into that abdominal curl, and then inhale, return back down. Again, you guys, if you did choose to go a little heavier for your springs and it's too heavy for your ab curls, you can always switch to the longer loops instead of the short loops. Exhale, chin to the chest, curl from our brow lines, inhale, return, and I'm being mindful every time I come up, I'm not collapsing into my low back, so we're holding that neutral spine the entire time. Now, the next time we come up, let's pause right up into that curl. We're gonna open our arms back out to a T. This time when we open our arms out to a T, reach the right leg out away from us. And then as we press our palms to our hips, pull the right leg in. Then we extend the left leg as we open, exhale to pull back in for our single leg stretch. Inhale out, exhale back. Think engaging our obliques to pull each leg back in. Inhale, open, exhale, pull those legs back in. Let's do one more right, one more left. Then when we come back in, pause, bend our elbows, tricep press. Heads can be up or down, up to you. Press your palms down, extend both legs out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press, extend. Inhale, bend. Again, heads up or down, you guys. It is up to you. If your necks are an issue, heads stay down. Make sure that your brow lines stay anchored. And then when we extend both legs, we're drawing those abs into our backs. We have 3, 2, and 1. All right, return back down and give our knees a little bit of a stretch. We are going to hang our straps back up onto the pegs. And then once we hang them up, we can sit off to the sides. Again, okay, we're gonna go ahead and put our foot bars up to the starting position. So all the way up. Okay, when we get here, ball is going to go into our head rest. And then once we get that ball there, we're gonna go to 2 heavy springs. And then the third spring, you guys, is up to you. 2 heavies for sure. Add on a light spring or add on a medium spring with your 2 heavies. I'm gonna go 1 medium spring, so 1 blue. So I have 2 reds and a blue. We're gonna lie down on our right side to start. Head is gonna go onto the ball. And then when we get here, top foot is gonna be on the foot bar. Toes are towards the edge. My foot is parallel. And then my top knee is lifted, hip distance, so it's right in line with my left hip. Right leg stays relaxed. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. I'm gonna hold on to my shoulder block just for a little extra stability since we're on a heavy spring. We're gonna exhale, press the carriage out with the left leg. Inhale back, exhale away, inhale. As we return back in, again, just kind of hanging onto our shoulder block so we don't get pushed through our shoulder blocks into our head rest. Now, when we are here, think push from your heel, squeeze your glute so we can get our glute max to fire. Exhale, press. Inhale, resist. We're gonna do 4, 2. All right, now on this last one, pause. Just like our footwork, we're gonna go halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out for halfway pulses. Halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at this halfway point, little pulses for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, one, all the way out, and then all the way back in. Okay, when we come back in, heel stays on, externally rotate, so toes, knees point up to the ceiling. Again, we're gonna press the carriage away, resist in, press away, resist in, working into, again, kind of the outside part of our butt in this external rotation. Exhale to push, inhale back. 4, feeling those heavy springs today. 3, 2. All right, on this last one, we're gonna pause out, halfway pulses, halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Whew. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at that halfway point, little pulses. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. Whew, okay, relax that leg. We're gonna go into our internal rotation now. So the knees can be together, toes, balls of our feet are on the foot bar. The heel is lifted off the foot bar, it's gonna stay lifted. Again, we're gonna exhale to push the carriage out in that internal, then to come back in. I'm keeping my heel higher than my toes the entire time. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now for these, we're just going halfway in and doing little pulses. So no halfway pulses, just little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. Okay, we're gonna flip over to the other side. Carefully, you don't lose your balls. So on the left side, right foot is gonna be on the foot bar. Again, we're gonna start parallel. My toes are just about to the edge of my foot bar. Knee is lifted, hip distance. I'm holding onto my shoulder blocks so I don't get pushed through my shoulder blocks. And then hip stacked, shoulders are stacked. Exhale, press the carriage away with that right leg. Inhale back, exhale out, inhale back. Again, we wanna think we are pushing from the heel so we can activate that glute max. So not your toes, push from your heel and squeeze your glute. 4, 3. Okay, and our last one, we hold halfway pulses. So halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out for those nice halfway pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold at that halfway point, little pulses. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way out, and then right back in. Okay, keep your heel on, externally rotate, toes, knees point up to the ceiling. My hips are staying stacked in my external rotation. We're gonna push out again, and then inhale back. Exhale to press, inhale back, getting into, again, more of the outer portion of your glute, into that glute med, glute min. 4 more. 3, 2, again on this last one, hold, halfway pulses, halfway in, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. 5, 4, feeling that burn. 3, 2, 1, hold at that halfway point, little pulses. 3, 2, 1, all the way out. Ooh, all the way back in. Okay, relax that leg. When you guys relax your leg, your knees can just come together. My toes, balls of my feet go onto the foot bar. Heel is lifted, so we're in an internal rotation with the toes, knees pointed down to the floor. We can again press our carriage out on that exhale and then resist in on that inhale. Press, bend, keep that heel higher than the toes the entire time so we can really get into that glute min in our internal rotation, the small list of the 3 muscles that make up your glutes. Two more. And then on this last one, we'll hold at a halfway point. Little pulses, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, out and in. Woohoo, okay. Come onto your backs. Set your bowls off to the sides. Headrest can be up or down, up to you guys. We're gonna reach back and grab our long loops. Now we're gonna stay on these same springs. So I'm on 2 reds, 2 heavies, and a medium. We're staying on these same springs for our feet and straps today. Headrest up or down. Legs are gonna go up just as high as we can hold our neutral spine, so make sure our sacrums are heavy, our tailbones are down, feet are parallel, legs zip together. We're gonna exhale, pull our legs straight down towards our springs. Bra lines stay heavy. Inhale, hinge, come back up. Exhale to pull down. And then again, inhaling as we hinge and we come back up. Feeling those legs, backs of the legs firing as we pull. Think engaging your core. Abdominals are drawing in and up on our exhale when we pull down, and then inhale, hinge. Exhale to pull down. Again, inhale, hinge to come back up. We're gonna go for 2 more. And then last one. All right, when we come up, we're gonna pause, heels together, toes are turned apart. We're gonna lower the legs down to a little lower than a 45-degree angle. Keep your heels together, keep your toes turned apart. Bend your knees in for your frogs. And then exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Now let's add in a point and a flex of your feet today. So we're gonna flex the feet to come in, point the toes as we press out. Bend and flex, point and press. Inhale, bend. Exhale as we press out. Just trying to get into those glutes a little more with that point. Feeling those adductors, my inner thighs engage. We are doing 2 more frogs. And then the next time we press out, we're gonna hold, stay in your external rotation, keep your toes pointed. Peter Pans, we're gonna let our right leg open out to the side. We're gonna bend our left knee in for our frog, and then we're gonna press both legs center. We open the left, we bend the right, we exhale to press back center. Now, think, for Peter Pans, the idea, you guys, is that your pelvis is staying nice and still. So when we let the right leg open, the left hip stays heavy, we press center. When the left leg opens, the right hip stays heavy, we press center. Inhale, open, exhale, press. If you have trouble keeping your pelvis, you guys, still, your legs don't go as low or as wide. You can bring them a little higher up and then press back. A little higher up and press back. Again, if you struggle with your pelvis staying still. We're gonna do 1 more right, 1 more left. When we press center, pause. Feet are gonna be parallel with each other. We're gonna lower the legs down towards our springs, open them out to sides to circle around and back up for our leg circles, going down, circling around and up. Good. 2. And then last one. When we come up, pause, reverse. We're gonna open our legs wide, press them down and around, zip them together, hinge as we come back up, reversing those circles. We're gonna feel those inner thighs, adductors working to bring the legs back together. As always, you guys, we still wanna hold our neutral spine, so my sacrum, the lowest part of my back above my tailbone, stays heavy. The movement comes right from the head of the femur in that hip socket. We have 3, 2, and 1. All right, when we come up, legs can go straight up, low backs can go flat. Give those ropes just 1 little tug, stretch out the backs of the legs. Okay, we're gonna take our straps off of our feet. We'll hang them back up onto the pegs, and then we're gonna sit off to the left side of our reformers. Okay, so when we sit off to the left, we're gonna do 1 more glute exercise on both sides, and then 1 more core exercise. So we're gonna go 1 heavy, 1 medium spring on your reformer. If this is too heavy, you guys go 1 heavy, 1 light spring. So I'm on a red and a blue, a heavy, a medium. We're gonna take the right foot back to the shoulder block closest to us. The left foot is on the floor. Both hands are gonna go onto the foot bar, and then my right knee is gonna lift up off of the carriage. From here, we're gonna bend our left knee, and when we bend the left knee, we're gonna sink our tailbone back towards our heel. Hold here, we're gonna press the carriage out with our right leg, bend in, press out, bend in. Push into your heel, squeeze your glute to push out, in. So the only thing moving is that right leg. Push, squeeze, resist, out, in. 3, 2, and 1. Now hold out halfway in, just like footwork, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at that halfway point, little pulses for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. Okay, before we do the other side, we're gonna do a little stretch. So I'm gonna take off my 1 medium spring, so you guys are just on 1 heavy. Press back with the right leg, press back with the left, hold a lunge, and then we are gonna do a plank before we get to the other side. Okay, we're gonna bring our carriages back in. Planks are gonna be lighter today. So I want you guys to go back to 1 medium spring, 1 blue spring. The heavy is going to come off. So again, 1 medium spring on your reformer. Your left hand is on the left corner. Your right hand is gonna go to the right corner of the foot bar. Thumbs, as always, with your fingers. Right foot steps back to the shoulder block furthest away from you. Shoulders are gonna be over your hands. We're gonna stretch our right leg out, weight into your palms, hop your left foot up, hold. Again, we are lighter for these planks. We're gonna inhale, push the carriage out with our arms. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, push. Exhale to pull that carriage all the way back in as far out as you guys feel comfortable going. Legs long, abs are in, butts are down. We're gonna do 2 and 1. Okay, step the right foot off to the side. Let the carriage come all the way back in. And then we're gonna add on that 1 heavy spring again. So same thing as the other side, heavy, medium, blue, red, or heavy, light, red, yellow. Hands are on the right side of your foot bar. Right foot is on the floor. We're bending our right knee slightly and our butt sinks back towards our heel a few inches. Nothing moves except for this left leg. We're gonna push out, in, out. And again, I'm pushing into my heel, squeezing my glute to press out, and then resisting in. Exhale out, inhale back. Push, squeeze, resist. Press, squeeze, resist. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, hold. Halfway pulses for 8, all the way out. 6, all the way out. 3, 2, 1. Halfway in, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out, all the way back in. I know I missed 7 on that countdown from the halfway pulses. Okay, take off that medium spring. So 1 heavy spring, you guys. Lunging, press back, hold that lunge. Again, whatever feels best for you. I just want you to open up from the front of the left leg, back of the right. We have 1 more round of planks, and then you guys are done after that. Okay, bring it back in. Change back to that 1 blue or 1 medium spring. Take off your heavy. Right hand to the right corner, left hand to the left corner. Thumbs with your fingers. Left foot to the shoulder block furthest away from you. Press your leg long. Shoulders right over your hands. Hop your right foot up. From here, push your carriage out with your arms. Hold. We're gonna exhale, tuck your pelvis, hike your hips, bring the carriage in. Inhale out. My arms are going to keep pushing slightly out. So my shoulders are not over my hands the entire time. Exhale, tuck, pike. Inhale out. 4. Scoop into those low abs to lift the hips. 3. And 1. All right. Drop those heels down. We can step off to the side. We're gonna walk around to the front of our reformer. Stay on this one medium, one blue spring. Fold over your foot bars. Hands are on the 2 front corners of your carriage. You guys are gonna press your carriage out. Chest is gonna drop down in between your arms. Heels stay anchored. Hips stay back. Catch your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 3 more breaths. Last one. We can round through our spine, bring the carriage all the way back in, 1 vertebrae at a time. We're gonna roll our spines all the way up. Shoulders roll back when we come up. Let's inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring them down to your sides. You guys are all finished. I hope you enjoyed that heavy spring workout. I hope you guys got a good workout just like me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me those super thanks, comments. I love it. Thank you guys so much for the support.